I just arrived to Ushuaia. My last stop in Argentina was Ushuaia. I only came here for a little over a day, but there was a very specific reason I wanted to make the trip all the way to the southernmost city in the world. Before we get started, I do want to apologize in advance. By this point in my trip, I had gotten pretty sick, so I look a little tired, I sound a little off throughout this vlog, that's why. But despite not feeling my best, I was determined to make the most of my time here. So let's head to the end of the world. I'm actually not feeling all that great after all of this traveling, but just because I feel like I'm getting sick. But I think maybe adrenaline will keep me going for the next couple of days, and then once I'm back home I can rest, hopefully recuperate. But I need to see the penguins and I need to be healthy for the penguins. So apparently Avenida San Martin, where I'm walking, is kind of, essentially the city center, the liveliest part of the town. But as you can see, it's not like there's no party scene here or anything. Not like I was expecting that or I needed that. But I live here on Avenida San Martin, 1251. I love these murals. Here Camila has from I love these murals. Nice. And I noticed that there are murals like that everywhere in Ushuaia, which is really, really cool. This is as lively as it gets. Bunch of souvenir shops, some restaurants. This one looks really nice actually. Let's look at the prices, but there are people I don't want. Okay, so Karukin, here, dogs. Doggies, same in Calafate. I'm not sure what's going on with the doggies in Patagonia. They're big, they're very strong, but they're the friendliest ever. Since I had a very busy day ahead, I decided to spend a little time exploring Ushuaia right after I arrived. Ushuaia isn't a very large city, but it's famous for one big reason. It's the main getaway to Antarctica. In fact, most Antarctica cruises depart from here, so if visiting Antarctica is on your bucket list, chances are you'll find yourself passing through Ushuaia at some point. I'm here at End of the World train station in Ushuaia. Right here, there's this sign right behind me, and it's actually, I'm not feeling the best today, but it is what it is. I'm started having a bit of a fever for the last few days and cold, but I'll get through it. It's my kind of last day in Argentina. Look at this view. I'm very excited.
In case you need to buy anything, I don't know, water, coffee, whatever you need, this is the last point because inside the national park it's just viewpoint. We don't have cafeterias or anything, just for you to know.
Okay, alright, okay. Yeah, and this is how the train station looks like. My first adventure of the day was the End of the World train in Tierra del Fuego National Park. Sitting at the southern tip of Argentina, Tierra del Fuego is one of the most remote and beautiful places in the world. Even before boarding the train, there was something special about the atmosphere. Travelers from all over the world were gathering at the station, and it was fun seeing flags from so many different countries. And I have to admit, seeing the Ukrainian flag made me smile a little extra, since that's where I'm from.
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás? Bien, gracias.
¿De dónde sos?
Ucrania.
Ucrania, welcome. Okay, this is for you. Like this on train, option 2 is going to be in English, okay?
Okay, and this is, we are here. We are here to take an train. Look who's beating us. I'm here. Are we ready to board? Anyway? Okay, ¿dónde?
Let's sit in the first seat in there, okay?
Okay, guys, this, See, and I'm the first one on this train. In the first car. Look at this. The End of the World Train, or Tren del Mundo, isn't just a tourist attraction. It has a fascinating history. Originally built in the early 1900s, the railway was used to transport prisoners from the Ushuaia prison into the surrounding forests, where they cut timber that was used for construction and fuel in the growing settlement. Today, the train follows part of that historic route, giving visitors a glimpse into Ushuaia's unique past, while passing through the beautiful landscapes of Tierra del Fuego National Park. Here we are at our first stop. So the train stop makes like one short stop here at the first station where you can take pictures. And this is me. So when the train stops, you can take a short walk to the waterfalls, Cascada de Macarena, like right here. This is the viewing point. I mean, there is another one. It's nice. Look at this. It's beautiful. Something to see. Del fin del mundo. Bunch of people, as you can see, and me with my picture. Upright and personal. The end of the world train. These are our drivers. Not sure how to call it in English. And they're actually working on something here too. I'll go to my seat. We are here at National Park Tierra del Fuego, or the Land of Fire, and this behind me is the southernmost post office that honestly I really wanted to visit, but it's closed because of the pier where it's located. It's kind of old and it's getting renovated. Maybe it's gonna be open for next season, but look here, there's Beagle Channel right here, and Chile is right behind me. Like the very first island here is actually belongs to Argentina, and that kind of behind me, the back, the taller one, actually is already Chile. So yeah, and this is all this information I got, of course, from my tour guide. Not like I'm that knowledgeable, but it's really cool. Cold, very cold. And the Beagle Channel, actually it connects to oceans, if you didn't know. It connects Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. It's kind of crazy to think about that, honestly. This is the post office that I wanted to send my postcard from. It is what it is. Okay, just gonna walk a little bit, explore. It's actually not windy today. I don't need a hat, but I'm wearing because my hair is just not looking good. Yeah, very cool to realize where you're walking. I'm overwhelmed as usual. I don't know how many times I cried. Man, this shit.
overwhelmed.
So people are taking pictures here. I'm collecting seashells. You see? Seashells and stones. Because that's what I do. I need seashells from the end of the world. Because it's the coolest seashells I will own. I do have a lot of seashells. And there's like a forest here behind me that you can walk. And there's a trail, but I'm just hanging out here. Just trying to absorb everything I'm seeing.
Cuando le da el sol, le incide la luz del sol, si toma, adquiere unos colores más azules.
Laguna
Esto
verde.
tiene que ver con la composición de los minerales que trae porque es agua dulce, ¿sí? Agua dulce viniendo principalmente de los glaciares. Van a ver que si van a visitar los lagos y lagunas de todo lo que es la zona cordillerana, en general todos adquieren ese tono verde, como la laguna Esmeralda.
This is La Pattaya Bay and the end of Pan American Highway, which is absolutely crazy. The end of the world. They're building a new viewing point here. Stickers. Okay, what are these? I was the Silver watches. Okay. Very cool. Here we go back here.
Bueno, dale.
We arrived at this lago. I feel the first flavor of the wind, and here it's Argentina, of course. We are staying in Argentina. We are facing Chile. Right now, Chile is to the back of me. It's really windy. I guess it's good to feel at least some of the wind. I've heard a lot about Patagonian winds and I'm just, I haven't experienced any. It's been hot, but this is where we are, right here, Lago Roja. My visit to Tierra del Fuego was short, but it was such a nice first introduction to this part of the world. What felt the most special to me was just standing there and mentally placing myself on the map, realizing how far south I actually was. It almost felt surreal, like I was at the very edge of the world, and that feeling honestly got to me more than I expected. Per usual, I ended up tearing up a bit here too, just like in other parts of Argentina. But I couldn't stay long because I had to move on to my next adventure for the day, the one I actually came all the way to Ushuaia for. And to be honest, it was one of the main reasons I decided to come to Argentina in the first place. About 2 hours from Ushuaia, there is a really unique place called Isla Martillo. It's a small island that's famous for something very special. It's a residence. And yes, penguins. This is one of the few places in the world where you can actually walk among penguins in their natural habitat. Seeing them up close, in the wild, And since penguins are my absolute favorite animals, this felt like a dream come true to me. Honestly, even though I wasn't feeling very well at this point in my trip, I barely noticed it because I was just so excited to finally see penguins in real life, in their own environment. I must say I was incredibly lucky on this day. Besides the regular residents, the penguins, we also got to see a group of sea lions resting on the island. They don't usually live here permanently, but they do occasionally come to shore in colonies just to rest for a few days before moving on again. And honestly, I can't really describe how cool it was to see them up close like that. They were loud, a little smelly, chaotic in the best way, but also incredibly fascinating to watch right in front of me. I had never seen anything like it before. The day I visited, I was incredibly lucky once again to see 3 different kinds of penguins: Gentoo, Magellanic, and King. Gentoo penguins are the island's permanent residents and are easy to recognize by their bright orange feet and beaks. They were definitely my favorite to watch. They always seemed to be in a hurry, waddling back and forth, completely unbothered by all of us standing there and admiring them. We also saw a lot of Magellanic penguins, which nest in burrows and spend only part of the year on the island before migrating north. And then there were the king penguins. They aren't regular residents of Isla Martillo, so I definitely wasn't expecting to see them. Getting to spot a few of them on the island was a pretty amazing surprise.
And this concludes our trip to see the penguins at Rio. I forgot the name of the island, but we're sitting at a cafe having some tea and just enjoying these beautiful views.
After a much-needed cup of tea, we made one more stop at Estancia Harborton and visited the Katushun Museum of Marine Birds and Mammals. I honestly wasn't expecting much, but it turned out to be very interesting and informative. The museum is dedicated to the marine life of Tierra del Fuego and features an impressive collection of skeletons and specimens collected from the region.
And those Asian penguins. Oh no. Idiot. It's this. There's a bunch of penguins. But this is like just, vertebrae. Oh, idiot.
Our tour guide, who's also a biology student volunteering at the museum, even showed us how they prepare the specimens they find. She walked us through the process of cleaning and preserving the remains so they can be studied and added to the collection. It was fascinating to get a behind-the-scenes look at the scientific work that helps researchers better understand the marine life of the region. And just like that, my time in Ushuaia came to an end. I was leaving the next day feeling a little sad, but also incredibly happy and grateful for everything I experienced. Ushuaia was the last stop on my Argentina adventure. And once again, I was just feeling this deep gratitude for the places I was able to see, the people I met during my journey, and the moments I got to experience along the way. Throughout this trip, I found myself crying from happiness, laughing in disbelief, and feeling excitement in ways that are hard to put in words. As I left Ushuaia and Argentina behind, one thing felt certain. This wasn't a goodbye. Argentina gave me memories that will stay with me for a very long time, and I know I'll come back. So instead of saying goodbye, I'll simply say, see you soon, Argentina.